Good morning, at least for me it's morning. Let's see if it's good. First spot of the day. I walk about half a mile down a walk. That's funny. To rappel about half a mile down a rock mountain to get to this spot where I will try. Wow, visibility is over at about 7 inches. I'm trying to find black side darter. Probably spent more time climbing down than I will spend fishing here. It's a very limited spot. These are not darter rocks, these are just big boulders, and they're covered in gunk. And off with the camera until next spot, I would imagine. Alright, next spot is markedly better, at least in my access. Get right down here. And these are rocks, as you can see, I hope. They do have little ledges under which a coastal darter or a Gulf log perch could hide. I don't know actually if log perch would be under a rock as much as next to a rock or on a rock, even in the daytime. I don't know. I have very little intel on either of the species I'm targeting here. Oh, that was definitely a bite. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, no! You gotta be kidding me! Did you see it literally bounced right here? Oh, we got a little rip a minute. Bounced right here. Oh, no! What? 1 inch. Oh, my God. That was a darter. That was probably... Did someone just grab it? Oh my God, that was probably my life for coastal darter. God, you just have to be absolutely screwing my face. If you watch my videos, you're probably sick of hearing this line, but that just makes me sick to my stomach. I mean, I guess I could put it back. I mean, what are the odds that the fish, I didn't just pull him out of his hole. I didn't just pull him out of the water. I pulled him out of the water and he banged into my net. I mean, he hit the rim of the freaking net. And I don't even know where he went. Because I have no idea if I'm going to find another spot this good. I mean, this part of the state is just a lot of mud and very slow current. To get oxygenated water around rocks like this, very low frequency in this part of the state. If you've watched any of my videos, you've heard this way more times than anybody ever wants to hear it, but you do everything right and you just miss it by that much. I mean, the net has saved so many catches for me, and it's primarily purpose it serves is the safety of the micros. Pulling into a wet mesh net is much better for their health and mortality rates than going into a hand that is likely much drier than you ever want it to be for handling purposes. And of course, you're grabbing them, they're flying through the air, you don't know. Squeeze them too hard, squeeze them the wrong way, the wrong spot. It's just so much better for them. Plus, net catch rate for me is probably, I don't know, 70% better than not net catch rate, maybe more. Oh, there's something under there. Oh my gosh, I'm down to 10%. Well, I'm gonna have to go change. The thing is, I'm here the rest of the day if I have to unless I catch this guy. I want to try over here now, but I think that's him. That's the one and only. Nope. Something just grabbed it under that rock. I think. It certainly felt like something grabbed it. Oh yeah, something is grabbing it. Something extremely tiny. Oh my God. Come on. Well, at least he's biting. At least they're biting. If this is the one that I flipped out of water, I can see why he's only nipping. Maybe I should let him have it longer. Oh, grab it. There he is. Oh, what are you? If you're black-banded, I'm gonna spit blood, man. freaking spit blood. Not a black banded. Oh, that might be a gulf. Probably a red spot. Red spot. I'm just so glad to get anything that's not a black banded. I don't have to key it out, but I'm almost positive that's a Gulf darter. Really gorgeous fish. Can I get a little sunlight out there? Some? A little bit. Hello. Yeah, man. There we go. Again, I can't tell if I'm getting any light there. Not. Fuck. Really, come on. There you go. Because I can't do a hand release. Oh, that's horrible. There we go. We'll see how that works. I'm gonna come to the other side over here, and a similar kind of high volume water pool is over there, but I couldn't see it or reach it from over there, so I'm gonna give it a little shot here. When a bass, or any other fish for that matter, is down in the deep water, they can't see anything up where you are. They can't see you. They see the bait, they see the terminal tackle involved. And in the depths, the deeper the water, the less able they are to see it. So, you know, they have very loosened defense mechanisms as far as being difficult to catch. The challenge in that kind of fishing, the traditional non-sight fishing, is finding them without being able to see them. First of all, that's the scouting challenge, and then the more of the angling proper challenge, being able to detect the bite and hook them, right? And that's where the challenge lies, because your invisibility to them already takes care of most of their skepticism and most of their instinct to, you know, be careful of what they bite. So, there we go. Oh yeah, so you take that into account, it's major cheating. So I think that's kind of where I fall. And it's going to be the same thing, I think. Ah. Be nice if it weren't, but it looks the same. Oh, it's pretty there to see the dorsal. It does look the same. Oh, that's pretty though, whatever it is. Oh yeah, that's pretty. But it is a Gulf, I am almost positive. Ah, tough sledding, trying to find a new species. Let me get back at it. Okay, next spot that I have marked as the best spot. I don't see any reason that I would have marked it that way, but of course, looking at Google Earth is hard to tell. It's exactly like the last spot, only it's got a little faster current. Not visible on Google Earth. It does have two little sections of rock. This is what, you know, there's a big debate, I guess, in the circles of macro fishermen, game fishermen, bass fishermen, really. It's just bass fishermen. I'll put the name of it because I can't think of it right now, but basically it's the new electronics where you watch your bait on television on the boat, and then you see if the bass bites it, and then you hook it based on you seeing it take it. I don't really know what to think of it. Now, on one hand, it is, you know, like sight fishing. If you see a fish in the water and you present to them, you watch them either take the bait or not. So you know when they take the bait by seeing them. It's also kind of aberrant. It's also kind of, or abhorrent. A slap in the face of sportsmanship, in that sight fishing is supposed to be done that way. You know, and it's in an environment where the challenge is, you know, they're shallow. If you can see them, they can see you, right? So they have a very heightened sense of instincts to be very picky about what they eat and to scrutinize every potential piece of food because they can see it and they know that there's something unnatural going on. So it's even though you can see them, it's a much bigger challenge. All right, so battery did run out. I'm a gopher, and I kept going until I got that Dixie Chub. This is a really big fat mosquito fish, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's just a mosquito fish. Too bad. It's big, and it might have been one of those that were down there. That's where I caught it. So let's get these other guys out of there. All right, there's me Dixie Chub. Nice fins. Nice fin color. Well, yeah, how you get in the water for that? Yeah. Oh, nice. All right, let's see. Get a little fin out for me, will you? That's better than nothing. There we go. Just stick there for a sec. That's not really what I mean. That's what I mean. Thank you. Very nice. First water I felt comfortable, clean enough that I felt comfortable enough doing this in. There we go. There we go. I think that's a mosquito though. Yep. Take a picture of it for posterity. No. I'm going to put it in the photo tank actually. This looks terrible. Actually, this is supposed to be a spot for coastal darter, Gulf log perch, and then a couple other darters. But what I'm seeing is a bunch of minnows. Ton of minnows. Just shiners, looks like. And they're on it already. Let's see what they are. Probably weeds. Looks like that's what it is. Oh, that's pretty dark stripes. Let's see. Very, absolutely no spookiness, which is really weird. And they're just swarming it like a mosquito fish. Oh, no, a little bastard. That looked different. Coming over here, it's the same. Seems like. Okay, well, let me go look at them because they seems like they are all the same, and I'm sure they're weeds. I don't even need to put my my glasses on. I can confirm. I see dark brown, or at least very distinctive brown markings on the anal fins. These are weed shiners. Yep, I came down to a fishing spot without my friggin' camera. Go out for lunch and got it on, and it's way too tough to climb. Caught this, it's a terrible spot though, so no big deal. I don't know what this is. Maybe another bullhead minnow? Hard to say. Or another rough shiner. And we have a blacktail shiner. Quite so. This is A little more in question, but not really. Great. Some fishing days, you know, disintegrate this year. Certainly, this is right up there with all of the worst. And this is like just a hand grenaded day of fishing. Since I got those 2 Gulf darters, I have been to just so many spots, and either no access or difficult access, and then no fish, or terrible. Oh, there's something. These are not darters, but I'm trying to just catch anything at this point. Terrible access, or good access but terrible conditions, or some sort of probably reed shiner, or yeah, just terrible everything. Everything falling apart. So I'm down to my last spot before going to a just a boat dock, or a boat ramp on a river, on the off chance that I can spot a river darter coming up in the shallow at night. Let me go and get my photo tank. Is it gonna fish? Yeah, just a little, just to, I mean, I don't know, give me something to put on a video, for crying out loud. Today has been so awful, and still not a single new species. Came down here with 13 new species of darter targeted. Probably 7 of those being kind of, you know, in a real possibility. The others kind of long shot. And to not get a single one of them, it's been really jarring. And those gilt darters fighting over the bait. Oh, okay, this is not. Alright, let's give it a real shot. There he is. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, I think that was a riffle minnow. Oh my gosh, that was so big. What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh, did you see it? I mean, that was big enough that even GoPro would pick it up from a distance. Oh man, that was like 4 inches, 5 inches. Oh man. There's another shiner. Oh. As you can see, yep, same thing. Oh, they just want to play with the sinker now. Oh, here comes a big one. Just looking at the bait. Oh, we didn't take it. Oh, here's a bigger one. We got it. Not as big as the one that I lost, but let's see what if it's the same species, then maybe that's just what it was. No, that's same. Is that the same? Goodness. I think it is. If it is, well, regardless, I'm done over there. And yes, they are all rough shiners. It's impossible not now. They're all, all nice size ones though. And probably that really big one was just a really big one. I'll do one hand shot.